When the final whistle echoes at the close of a season, we talk about winners, we talk about failures, but there's a deeper reality, one that rarely gets attention. The hidden cost of football's relentless schedule. This is about bodies breaking down, about players pushing themselves until nothing is left. These are 7 stars who've paid the price for being too important to rest.
Arsenal fans have been waiting for him to return, and he returns in style yet again, doesn't he? I mean, listen.
Pressure shows itself in many ways, but for Bukayo Saka, it's written in medical reports. At Arsenal's training ground, at just 24, he's already carried the team for years. The player they rely on when creativity disappears. The one defender's target, again and again. This season showed what happens when that pressure becomes too much. A hamstring injury in December.
Arsenal's Bukayo Saka says he'll return stronger after having surgery on a hamstring injury.
Surgery, 3 months out, but that's not the full story. Before that, 3 separate hamstring problems, 3 warning signs, ignored. Now, an Achilles issue, keeping him out since the Carabao Cup final. 10 matches already missed. Even Mikel Arteta admitted it. The workload has been too intense. 9 goals, 7 assists in 42 games. Not a drop in talent, a drop from pure exhaustion. Chelsea's situation with Cole Palmer feels like a warning happening in real time. Their key player, their creative spark, has spent this season fighting his own body, a stubborn groin injury, treatment, recovery, setback, repeat. At one point, he admitted he couldn't even shoot. Imagine that, a professional footballer, unable to do the basics. 19 games missed, across 2 spells, then a broken toe, making things even worse. He still produces numbers, but this isn't the same player we saw last season. No proper rest, no full recovery, and now his place on the biggest stage could be at risk. Then Rafinha. 18 goals this season. Sounds like success, but look closer. More than 10 games missed, repeated hamstring injuries, same leg. The latest one came in a friendly, off at halftime. 5 weeks out, missing crucial Champions League matches, missing moments that define seasons. His playing style, relentless, constant pressure, never stopping. Maybe never recovering either. This is his 3rd injury in the same area, a clear sign of a body pushed too far. Declan Rice, a player known for strength, durability.
White's ball is a beauty, and Saka's onto it. He checks away from Robertson. She's Arsenal in front.
Consistency, but even the strongest have limits. This season, something feels different. The energy, not the same. The sharpness, slightly gone. 4 goals, 5 assists. Solid numbers, but not the full picture. Years of intense football, club and country. Eventually, it catches up. He became irreplaceable, and that meant he became unreachable, and now vulnerable. Hugo Ekitiké's story might be the most painful. Signed with huge expectations, given responsibility almost instantly, and for a while, he delivered 15 goals, but football can be unforgiving. In a recent match, he collapsed, with no one near him. The diagnosis, a ruptured Achilles, 9 months out, minimum. Season over. Dreams paused. Too much, too soon. Then Erling Haaland, even the best, have limits. In one of the biggest matches, no shots, barely any touches, something we almost never see with no real backup. He plays every game. The output still strong, but below his own standards. When expectations are superhuman, even excellence feels like failure. And finally, Virgil van Dijk, a leader, a legend, still playing. Almost every minute, but time catches everyone. Mistakes creeping in, pace not the same.
In the situation where we are, that we in hunt for the Champions League spots, obviously that's definitely not Liverpool worthy in my opinion, but it is the reality, and it was important that we got the win here today, and I'm glad we did.
More penalties conceded this season than in years before combined. At this stage, he should be managed carefully, but instead, he keeps playing because there's no one else. And that is the reality. Across all these cases, the pattern is clear. Too many games, too much pressure, not enough rest. Modern football is pushing players. Their limits, and the question isn't if this continues, it's how many more will suffer before something changes. If you know other players who belong on this list, drop their names in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss what's coming next.